15 laps to go. Byron trying to close in on Truex. Truex has dominated this race. But can he be able to hold off a hard-charging William Byron, who's looking to try to get his first career Cup Series win in his second career campaign? Last year's Rookie of the Year up against the 2017 champion. Truex has had his own Martinsville demons over the last couple of years. Battle between Kyle Busch and Joey Logano on the right side of your screen. Truex seems to be opening up that gap a little bit more. Byron seems to be better on corner entry, but Truex seems to pull away every single advantage he gets. Now it's only 12 laps to go.
Anything, rough people up, move people, just drive away from them. So William Byron doing it all he can.
Byron's really driving the wheels off of that thing, but Truex has been fast all day.
Yeah, 24 and the 48 traded bumpers around here for about 40 laps. 24 in the short end that day. On the right side of your screen, this battle for third, Denny
Hamlin against Brad Keselowski. Things might get a little bit pesky there on that right side. 10 to go.
Truex Jr. on the left side of your screen. Now under 10 laps to go.
Hamlin in a playoff spot. Keselowski not. A little bit of tempers flaring between the two earlier, though nothing has really escalated. If you're wondering where Chase is, he's currently back in the 36th spot. Unfortunately for him, he's had a bunch of mechanical problems today, a broken axle, which puts us minus 43 below the cut line. It is going to be a must-win situation if we want to get in. Byron trying to find any single way possible to try to make ground on Martin Truex. It's just not happening, though.
It's the driver. William Byron has to go out there and find some speed, find a couple good corners. It'll be interesting, though, with 8 to go, a couple slow cars. The 19 might catch traffic.
19's catching traffic. This thing is not over yet. What is going to happen here? We're back centered on the battle for the lead. Only 7 laps to go. Good move by the lap car. He moves out of the way. We'll let the two race. Maybe not so good news for Byron there. Laps quickly winding down. It's 6 to go. A couple of more lap cars ahead. But will they be able to get there? Byron trying to close, but still not able to keep it. 5 to go. Couple of lap cars ahead. Can they be able to get to the lap cars? Right now, Truex isn't making that much progress on him. Truex had not wanted a short track until this season. He swept the races at Richmond. Now he's looking for his first Martinsville win. 2017 lost in a photo finish to Kyle Busch. Last year got bumped out of the way by Joey Logano on the right side of your screen.
Has a championship and looking for another. A win here puts him into the
lap car ahead, 3 to go. Coming up on Suarez.
Now coming up on the 41 of Daniel Suarez. Will these guys play nice and get out of the way? Or will it allow the 24 of Byron to close the gap?
Classy move by Suarez to move out of the way. Chase Elliott moves out of the way. Good for him. 2 to go.
Here comes Byron.
Byron trying to close.
Moving up the racetrack, trying to allow.
Byron shot up the racetrack. White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Byron trying to drive it into the corner. Not able to do anything with it. He's not going to get there. Martin Truex Jr. is going to advance to Homestead. He wins at Martinsville.
Martin Truex Jr. advances to the Monster Energy Cup Series championship.
A dismal day at Martinsville is in the books. As Joe Gibbs Racing celebrates again, trying to remain unbiased here.
To beat Denny Hamlin today in Martinsville, it ended up being Martin Truex Jr. who was the dominant one. This victory fueled by
Over 450 laps led for him today. In a day that's been dominated by Joe Gibbs Racing drivers. The other 50 led by Denny Hamlin.
7 wins in 29,
7th win for Truex this season.
and 3 of those have come in
This burnout celebration presented by Sunoco, fueling NASCAR's best for 15 years and counting.
merges.
2 races left in the round of 8. Texas next weekend and Phoenix.
He left here frustrated, disappointed, after being moved by Joey Logano in the closing laps, the closing corner. He comes back a year later, leads 464 laps.
Truex out of his car.
Coming out of the car, right in the middle of turn 3 and 4. He'll salute the crowd.
Car trying to roll away from him. As there's the
Lights on
truck camera.
here at the paperclip,
We'll get an interview with Truex
and the crowd here
as he advances to Homestead
dominating.
to battle for a championship for a 3rd straight year.
And typical Martinsville racing.
Won it in 17, finished runner-up in 18 to Joey Logano.
And a big smile on the face
And for
of
Chase Elliott,
everybody.
it's, as I said before, more than likely going to be a must-win situation for him to try to get in.
Welcome to Miami.
I can't believe we just won Martinsville, man. I mean, Miami's awesome, but we've wanted to win here for a long time, and the guys have worked so hard. I've worked so hard. I used to just be terrible here, and it's just an awesome bunch of guys. What can I say? Auto Owners, Best Pro, Toyota, TRD, everybody back in the shop, brand new race car again, and it still wants to keep going, but
Yeah, we're slowly losing your race car.
it'll be all right. It wants to just keep going, but I can't say enough about all these, everybody on our team and all these fans out here. Man, this is awesome. And win here, to get a grandfather clock's pretty special.
When I talked to you this afternoon, honestly, you didn't seem that confident. Did you expect a performance like that, leading 464 laps?
I don't think anyone expected that. This racetrack in general, you don't see that. So hats off to my guys. Pit crew was stellar today, and we didn't make many adjustments. We adjusted on early, and it came to life, and that was a lot of fun. So I don't know, maybe now I got this place figured out. Who knows? But just really proud of everybody, and after last year, and we talked earlier. Everybody wants to keep talking about last year, and I'm like, we got work to do. So I'm just proud of everybody for giving me a race car like that and being able to put it all together today when it counted.
You mentioned the disappointment of last year. Does this make up for that?
I'll let you know in a few weeks. I mean, the cool part is we're going to Homestead again, so that was what we tried to accomplish this weekend. We don't have to worry about points anymore. We can just get to work.
As
on
a fight has broken out between Denny Hamlin and
But I'm just honestly
Joey
so
Logano.
excited and proud to drive this thing, and our team's unbelievable.
Saw Denny Hamlin, he was on the ground. Someone has come over there. And you see crew members now starting to get back up.
NASCAR officials there to try to break that up.
But Hamlin visibly upset.
Denny Hamlin strikes again, this time going after either Blaney or Logano. Might have been Logano.
Logano being pushed out of the way.
Defending champ
Denny Hamlin
against the guy that has quickly turned himself into a villain, though he hasn't won a championship yet. It was this race 2 years ago that he set off
These two just discussing it looks like.
the entire NASCAR nation.
And then it escalated.
Logano pushed Hamlin. Hamlin tried to fight back. Hamlin goes down.
A little bit of an extra shove there by Logano as he walked away, and Hamlin wasn't going to.
Not sure what in the world that was. We'll figure all that out later.
All this from this on-track action we saw earlier.
As I said, here's might have been what happened. Hamlin pushed Logano into the wall, which caused him to lose his tire.
Logano came back and
At least he didn't spin him out like he did Chase 2 years ago. I still have not forgiven him for that.
Parker. You guys are just catching up here, Denny Hamlin.
Let's get another interview here.
Well, we were having a discussion. Everything was civil. And then, like Joey does, he does a little, push and then runs away. So, that's Joey. It's scary. He said, "Do you want to go?" I said, "Yes, I'm here." But then he runs away. So,
What was the altercation on track that led to it?
I got close off of turn 4. It looks like we got together, and it looks like collateral damage. He blew a tire, but I mean, he would probably say, "Hey, short track racing."
You gonna try and find him after this?
No, I don't need to find him.
Tempers are very high down here, guys.
Not sure who the NASCAR world's going to side with here. Everybody somewhat hates Logano. And, of course, all Chase Elliott fans hate Denny Hamlin. So I'm not sure who to side with in this situation.
You take the tempers and escalate it because of the playoffs.
I will say, though, I think that is short track racing. Hamlin came up a little bit wide. But at a track like Martinsville, there's just not much margin for error. I'm not saying I'm siding with Hamlin here because clearly I do not, but I don't side with Logano either. I'll just let them handle that situation. Logano ends up finishing 8th. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to try to get both races for Texas next weekend, Xfinity and Cup. However, for Saturday, we're having a pecan festival in our hometown. I may or may not get back in time. Truex celebrates in Victory Lane. Good for him. We'll head to Texas next week. Jason a must-win. Truex in the finals. Byron does not beat Truex. And Hamlin and Logano in a tussle. What happens next? Only time will tell.